Welcome to Dr. Mary Travel Best's 5 Steps to Solo Travel Guide for Women who need a little extra support traveling the world, one woman at a time. I've been traveling solo since 1972. Please share this podcast with other travelers so you make their trips the very best. In this episode, the FAQ is, should I check my bag or carry on? Today's destination, Newport Beach, California. Today's mistake, time zone mayhem. And travel advice, see the Sherpa travel website. Here's the FAQ. The question gets asked a lot. Should I check my luggage or carry on? I could go and tell you lots of reasons why you should do either one for the answer. But here's the quick answer. For short flights, just carry them on. For long flights, well, that depends. Personal items are allowed, but you may need to pay for your carry-on bag. So always check with the airline before you head out to the airport. You may be happy you asked. Plus, when you check your luggage, you may have to wait at the baggage area for a long time. And not everybody likes doing that. So I try to carry on whenever I can. But if I have a lot of luggage and I'm on Southwest, I usually do check it. And now for today's destination, Newport Beach, California. Newport Beach is south of LA. It's famous for its boats. The harbor has thousands of them. Now, there's Balboa Peninsula with 2 piers, the Newport Beach Pier and the Balboa Pier. Plus, you've got the Balboa Fun Zone. What can you do there? Well, I recommend the Orange County Museum of Art. It's got modern and contemporary pieces for some culture. Now, for some outside culture, go visit the Wedge. It's the surfing spot that's very famous for big waves. I was recently there and I saw an RC that's radio-controlled surfer. It was really funny to watch this toy surfing all the waves. You can see some show notes for some videos from radio-controlled surfing. What's cool about the Wedge is it's really close to the beach, so you can see up close all the surfers, not just the RC surfers. Now, when I was there recently, the waves were about 8 feet tall, but they can be as high as 20 feet tall. Now, if you have a time when they're 20 feet tall, there's probably going to be a lot of visitors, so parking might be hard to find. There's no fee to park in the neighborhood. You can bring a picnic lunch and hang out. It's a beautiful place. Balboa Peninsula itself has lovely homes and a beautiful quiet beach near the Wedge Inlet. I took a walk around the neighborhood. It was really lovely. And it's easy to find, and the streets are named after alphabet letters, so it's also easy to navigate. And now for today's mistake. Time zone mayhem. I've struggled with the right time zones for meetings and travel. Syncing devices and software don't always work for me. If you frequently change time zones, you know how challenging it can be. I arrived late for a meeting. I arrived an hour early. I just was arriving at the wrong time. So you should remember to adjust for time differences and don't be like me. Get the right time. And now for travel advice. See the Sherpa travel website. Yes, Sherpa is a name for a guide or a porter, but it's also a travel website that has been recommended to me by other travel experts. I'm looking forward to doing a more in-depth review of the services they offer, things like e-visas and ESTA cards. They are a virtual company based in Canada. And so I'm wondering, have you heard of the Sherpa website yet? Are you getting visas in the future? Check out the Sherpa travel website, if so. So what it does is it gives you detailed government information about travel. You can look up what's open. You can look up what's required by country, what restrictions there might be. For example, I'm going to be traveling in 2023, so I'm going to be checking to see what countries I can visit. So I want to bring meaning to your travels. Please send me a question or a travel tip. We can connect on my website. We can connect on Facebook. We can connect on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, wherever you like to connect. Also, you can find the 5 Steps to Solo Travel series on Amazon.
What's on your travel bucket list? Tell the doctor and her team of women who travel the world seeking the very best. Dr. Travel Best, that is.